Exploring the Definition of Educational Technology by Susie, Therell, and Eric Whiteside. In this video, we will explore the field of educational technology, examine its key elements, and provide context for each of these elements. Arguably, the history of educational technology dates back to when humans first began to communicate, and one of the earliest methods of teaching was through oral communication. In the past, vital information, such as stories, histories, and news, were transmitted orally, emphasizing the critical role of accurate memorization. Even today, many Aboriginal cultures preserve their traditions through oral communication. With the evolution of communication, including the emergence of writing, the methods of teaching also underwent significant changes. With the invention of the printing press, written communication rapidly grew across Europe and gave rise to the Renaissance and the Enlightenment. And with the advent of a postal system, teaching was revolutionized again when the University of London began offering a degree program by correspondence in 1858. During the last century, the invention of computers, the Internet, and the World Wide Web contributed significantly to the continuous development of knowledge and innovation in educational technology. These technological advances resulted in the advancement of teaching pedagogy, and with newer tools and resources, theories, practices, and methodologies of teaching and education constantly evolve, and the definition of educational technology changes as well. What does educational technology mean today? According to the Definition and Terminology Committee of the Association for Educational Communications and Technology, or AECT, educational technology is the study and ethical practice of facilitating learning and improving performance by creating, using, and managing appropriate technological processes and resources. Januszewski and Melinda, 2008, page 1. The two most vital components of AECT's definition of educational technology are the concepts of study and ethical practice. The purpose of a study is to seek to identify and address problems, investigate possible solutions, and generate new knowledge that can inform and improve practices. Research is vital to the field, driving the continuous development of knowledge and practices in educational technology. The AECT's Code of Professional Ethics has three parts: commitment to the individual, commitment to society, commitment to the profession. This code helps influence educational technology professionals' expected behavior and ethical conduct. Next, we focus on facilitating learning and improving performance. The change in perspectives and approaches to learning and instruction, as reflected in cognitive and constructivist learning theories, has prompted a reassessment of assumptions regarding the relationship between instruction and learning. Therefore, technology has become a way to facilitate learning by guiding learners, providing learning opportunities, and supporting inquiry. Januszewski and Melinda recognize that performance improvement results from the effective application of newly acquired knowledge and skills, which enhances learners' capabilities, and they acknowledge that educational technology represents only one form of human performance intervention. The final components to consider in the definition of educational technology are resources and processes. Technological resources include tools and incorporating the principles of instructional design and instructional systems design. Instructional design and instructional systems design are systematic processes of translating general principles of learning and instruction into plans for instructional materials and activities. Technological resources also include materials like educational media, which play a crucial role, serving as the conduit for delivering instruction and facilitating learning in various forms, such as text, audio, and video. And the devices for delivering learning content, like learning environments that are crucial to educational technology. Technological processes include the methods, actions, procedures, and development of educational technology to achieve the intended results or learning outcomes. Thus, it is necessary to employ different process models to examine and apply the processes involved in creating, managing, and using instructional materials and systems in order to facilitate learning and improve performance. Finally, three primary functions that are essential to the definition of educational technology identifies three primary essential functions of applying technological resources and processes. These are creating, managing, and using. These functions can be considered distinct activities that could be undertaken by various individuals at different times or parts of the broader instructional development process. Many view these functions critical to any stage of educational technology. Now let's turn our attention to an essential aspect within technological processes: evaluation. In the context of educational technology, evaluation refers to the systematic assessment of the effectiveness and impact of technological tools and resources on learning outcomes. Evaluation is crucial and interwoven with all technological processes, from the design and development stages to utilization and management. It helps us understand whether a specific technology is meeting its intended goals and informs necessary improvements and adaptations. For example, consider an e-learning platform used in a high school. The platform's effectiveness can be evaluated based on metrics like student engagement, improvement in grades, and feedback from students and teachers. This evaluation can then inform necessary updates or changes to the platform, ensuring it continues to effectively facilitate learning. The key takeaway here is that evaluation is not a standalone process. It's a critical component of all technological processes in educational technology, providing essential feedback that drives improvement and ensures the technology serves its intended purpose effectively. The goal of educational technology is to improve the quality of education and make it more accessible and effective for learners of all ages and backgrounds. By leveraging the power of technology, educators can create more engaging and personalized learning experiences that meet the needs of individual learners and support their success. We hope by exploring the many components of the definition of educational technology, you have gained a comprehensive understanding of the field of educational technology, as defined by Januszewski and Melendez 2008's definition.